some more mermaids for you, and I'm going to do my next, I want to tell you right now, my next set of mermaids are going to come with a coloring tutorial as well as how to put together a shaker card. So it'll be 2 separate videos, but you're going to get those tutorials with them. So I wanted to make some round cards because I got this glorious Honeybee Stamps background stamp. And I used some clear embossing powder. And I found out that I was using, let me show you, this ultra thick embossing powder. And I really needed to be using fine. So my next set of cards is going to be using the fine embossing powders. But you can see that the whole card is a shaker. It is round. And what I did with this one, obviously I have a beautiful saturated canary mermaid. She is my favorite one. I added some flat back hearts and some flat back bubbles. This is a sentiment from Stampendous. And then I added these beautiful little, I don't know what, they're like teardrop little flatbacks. And I kind of added them in like they were leaves. And then my Wild Orchid Craft flower cluster. I have these sprays from Hobby Lobby, and then these sprays I just had in my stash. I added this pretty blingy sequin trim around the circle. And this card pops up like this. And there's some more flowers and sprays at the bottom. So that's card number 1. Card number 2 is this one. And again, it's got that same beautiful embossed background. I used different shades of pinks and lavenders, purples for the background. And this also is, the whole thing is a shaker card, or shaker topper. This, again, is a sentiment from Stampendous. In this one, I added these appropriately colored teardrop flatbacks, I guess I'll call it. And then I wove some little bead sprays throughout. And I added this lavender lace, and then on top of that, this pink and lavender trim all the way around. And then it pops up like this, and you've got a pink seam binding and lavender lace bow, and a little bit more Wild Orchid Craft flowers. So that's card number 2. And yes, I am wearing a hoodie, because it gets cold in this house. Card number 3. This is a brand new saturated canary stamp that I've actually had in my stash for a long time. And I never colored her because I didn't know what to do with the whale. And I just looked up some whales and was like, I'm going to try it. And that's how it turned out. So you'll have to tell me what you think. So I think she's like super, super cute. I wanted her wings to show through the hair, so I colored it up like that. I really like her. She's adorable. I got these little flatback hearts that have like mermaid scales on them. So I have that at the top. Swim with passion in the sea of life. I love it. And then my Wild Orchid Craft flower cluster. This is a recollection. These 2 are recollections. And then I added these awesome flat back teardrop things that I had. I had ordered those off of eBay. I just looked up flat backs and they popped up. And of course I added some bubbles. And then that beautiful background from Honeybee Stamps. I think it's called the Sea of Life. And then I actually added a whole lot more sequins in this one than in the others. And then I realized that pack of sequins right there, that amount of sequins, it cost us like $4. So I was like, I can't use that much in every single card. I had this fabric I had purchased to use in Rihanna's Playhouse, and I had a little bit left over, so I made a pretty bow out of that. And she pops up on this same trim as I used to go around the card. So that's card number 3. All right, guys, let me know. I'm very much drawn to one of these cards. I'm not going to tell you because then sometimes you guys are like, oh, that's the one I like. No, I want to know which one you like. Not me, you. All right, thanks for watching. Happy scrappy day, and stay tuned for my mermaid card series. Once I'm done with these, it's going to be 7 cards. Once I'm done with those, I'm done with mermaids for the year, and we'll see you mermaids next year. Thanks for watching.